Is Harry Styles a good actor? With the arrival of Don't Worry Darling in theaters September 23rd and My Policeman in cinemas October 21st, streaming on Prime November 4th, one of the season's most important concerns is about to be answered: is Harry Styles a good actor? Styles portrays the husband of Florence Pugh in Don't Worry Darling, which premiered at the Venice International Film Festival. The couple lives in a seemingly idyllic 1950s California business town that hides some sinister truths. Styles returns to the 1950s in My Policeman, which recently premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, as a closeted Brighton cop who falls in love with another man but courts and marries a lady, Emma Corrin, to protect himself in society. On paper, Styles' entry into the film industry is significant for Hollywood, which is always on the lookout for bankable leading men but rarely gets one with pre-existing superstardom. However, there is a possibility of a belly flop. Is Harry Styles even capable of acting? The question has garnered mixed to unfavorable responses now that the results are in. However, a related and possibly more pertinent question: is Harry Styles a realistic movie star? It's a job that demands more magnetism than transformation, which an international music artist obviously possesses. Styles' two current roles examine a throwback masculinity that isn't as alluring as claimed. Styles is the ideal candidate for the position because he symbolizes both the ambiguity of the modern sex symbol and the throwback cool of the traditional pinup boy. Despite his obvious charm, he hasn't yet captured the audience's attention on screen the way a leading man should. Fans yet feel that Styles appears weirdly uneasy on screen, uneasy performing on a different role, and let down by the films around him because they seem unsure of what to do with his presence. Even if the stories call for Harry Styles to represent human shortcomings, they are both far too enthralled by the notion of him as Dream Man. However, Styles' role in the movie is certainly interesting. Styles reportedly read the screenplay and requested a meeting with Grandage, according to Rolling Stone. Styles arrived prepared, having memorized every line. Despite the fact that many straight or straight-passing actors have played gay characters before, Styles' choice may also hint at something about the singer's fame. For those who are unaware, the depth of the rumor that Harry Styles has been dating his former bandmate Louis Tomlinson for a long time may come as a surprise. Styles' acting abilities are being questioned by the fans, with the general consensus at the time being that he is not a good actor. One user said he definitely should have stuck to supporting roles for a lot longer. I assume he kind of jumped the line, so to speak, because of his pre-existing fame, and probably in auditions earlier roles, he showed hints of promise and directors thought they could coax a great performance out of him, but it just isn't happening. Styles' inexperience in the grind of press corps talking points is understandable given his limited filmography if you count his post-credits Eternals appearance. Like other pop singers, such as Lady Gaga, who received a nomination for Best Actress for A Star Is Born, he is a music star attempting to incorporate himself into an actor. However, movie critics have criticized Harry's oddly uncomfortable performance in Don't Worry Darling and My Policeman. It was demonstrated in one of Harry Styles' earliest acting performances, in which he portrayed himself in an iCarly episode from 2011 on Nickelodeon. It was unexpected given how endearing he is on stage that Harry appeared awkward while portraying himself on screen. Fans even criticized Harry after a few Don't Worry Darling moments were released on Twitter and TikTok. He shouts, pauses, and frowns in both scenes, a facial expression that some refer to as the Florence Pugh frown. One fan, Film Lament, even tweeted, "He really tried the Florence Pugh frown and it just did not work." Nothing about this is unexpected. Although both entail performance, acting and music are completely separate areas. And if he hasn't done much acting in the past, he obviously isn't very good at it. It's also fair to say that even if Harry isn't a bad actor, he will unavoidably appear to be one when compared to Florence Pugh, an Academy Award contender who has been performing since she was 6 years old. Nevertheless, that hasn't prevented him from facing a flood of criticism. And Harry's appearance in Don't Worry Darling won't be his last. In the end, he is now a Hollywood actor. He has also been given a role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Eros, the charming and alluring brother of Thanos, the previous major antagonist of the MCU. Additionally, he apparently has discussions to work on a Christopher Nolan film. Styles might perhaps have a good acting career in the future. It is currently safe to say that Harry Styles' performance could have been much better, but given that he is fresh to the scene, that is not shocking. Harry Styles is skilled, and despite all the criticism he has thus faced far, his success as a musician has not undeserved. Harry Styles may be able to win over more and more fans, not as a singer this time, but as an actor if he spends more time acting and gains more professional experience. Only time will tell if Harry Styles will one day become a great actor, but there is a chance he will one day be even more of an actor than a singer. Now honestly, you can't throw a fresh amateur actor into the Hollywood scene. Because for general standards, Harry Styles is a good actor. He's just not Hollywood level, and that takes many years of practice to get to. Many years of acting school. Harry Styles did not have that. Singing and acting are not the same thing. That's all for today. We'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.